About the drink trends that dominated 2022, and we've got some predictions for what we'll see next year.
Yes.
This is exciting.
Joining us live this morning is Sean Flynn, Senior Editorial Director for Food and Wine. Mazel.
Thank you so much.
It's a big market name, Sean Flynn.
Sean Flynn.
We love that you brought all this stuff. You had
Yes.
a set coupe. Can we start with Food and Wine's drink of the year?
Yes, I would love to. So the martini for us is the drink of the year.
Ugh, I love it.
I'll be honest, I haven't historically been a martini drinker until this year.
Okay.
So the great thing about this year is that we've seen so many different bars and restaurants putting their own spin on things.
love that.
It's been really awesome. We've got, especially in New York, there's so many bars everywhere. You have Dante in the West Village. They do a celery martini.
A who?
Celery martini. It's amazing. It's so good.
A martini that this one hasn't heard of?
Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I thought I heard it all.
It's wonderful. But today we're going to do the Turf Club Martini, and this comes out of Gage and Tollner in Brooklyn.
Okay.
This one is actually a little bit sweeter than a normal martini.
Okay.
Yep. So
I'm here for it.
We use maraschino liqueur and also a little bit of orange, so it breaks it up a little bit.
I'm a neophyte.
Great.
Walk us through.
So I'm just going to dive right in. Oh.
That's why we're
Fast hands.
TV.
Tanqueray. This was Miriam's drink of
You know
alcohol
what?
choice growing up.
It-
Tanqueray and tonic.
Tanqueray, is that
It's
was
directed to
you know,
he liked a Tanqueray and tonic. So
he doesn't
you
strike
did
me as a
1.5
Tanqueray guy.
of this business?
So it's 2.5 ounces of gin.
I'm going to move this out of the way
Okay,
so the folks
then.
at home can see.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And then.
And then Pernod.
is that vermouth?
Nope, vermouth.
Vermouth.
Mix it
How
up
did
a
I
little
know
bit.
that was coming?
I use
You're
Pernod
good.
in my mussels when I'm steaming mussels.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, it's Food and Wine magazine.
There we go. You
The
know,
first half of the magazine is the food part.
and then the
And
good
then the
part.
second half they get to the wine part.
Yes. So today we're going to do 2.5 ounces of gin.
Okay.
You do 1 ounce of vermouth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab these. So it's 1/2 teaspoon of maraschino liqueur. And this Luxardo is a really good option.
Okay.
It's sweet. It's delicious.
Okay.
Everybody loves it.
Look at that. That's a very fancy teaspoon. Half of a teaspoon.
That was a little magnetic
I know.
situation, I
Well,
think.
it's nice. We got to bring these from the Food and Wine Test Kitchen.
Oh,
I know.
Well, how do we get an
You
invite there?
went through your Food and Wine
What are you
test
doing this
kitchen?
weekend?
Oh, nothing. Coming to the Food and Wine.
I know, right?
Listen, I would be like a
Tested it.
kid in a candy store in there. Can you?
It's kind of the best job in the world.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
It's got nothing on the Vogue closet has nothing on the Food and Wine test kitchen. Are you kidding me? I'd go there in a hot second. All right, you just put a little bit Pernod.
Yes. So it's 1/4 teaspoon of Pernod. That gives it like a star anise flavor.
Oh.
We don't have ice, which normally you would add in ice.
It's fine.
Totally fine.
I love this. I love this maneuver.
Oh,
It's fun. It's like if you get those tricks down, like they can be a lot of fun. So you're going to want to
These are the-
express it right in here.
Express it.
If you are going to do it at home, obviously you want to make sure that you have ice in here. And then what you would do is you stir it for about,
Stir it up, Byron.
I'd say about 30 rotations until you start to see condensation on the outside of the glass.
30 rotations. Okay.
Yep. And then at home you would have, it's called a conical strainer, and that's like a really fine mesh
Cone.
strainer.
Yes.
You get a Hawthorne strainer, is the one that comes with a shaking kit like this.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The holes are too big.
They're too big.
So you don't want to get the ice into the glass, so use the fine mesh and just pour it right in.
And that's it.
Look at this beautiful.
With ice. You know what? We're on a tight budget. It's the end of the year.
It
Q4 is done. We blew everything on your contract, so we have no ice.
Really? Huh.
And then,
And then
so I've also noticed on social media that there's been a really big uptick in people trying to get cocktail garnishes going.
Okay.
And this one's really easy. So you just cut like a rhombus, slice it down the middle. It's really cute 'cause you can just like throw it right on the edge of the glass.
Oh, so fancy.
And it
Did
makes
you-
it look like really fancy.
he said make it a
A rhombus. I
Is
know.
that a rhombus? Is that a rhombus? I
you're
should
right.
know.
I've not heard
Rhombus
that
is a
word since
parallelogram.
1997.
Yes, yes.
I've got 3 daughters
yes.
at home. They would be mortified if I didn't know
Your
this.
secret is
No,
safe
you're
with
correct.
us.
You're
You know
correct.
what? Ice or no ice? Let's taste.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gin done.
Yeah, so this one is a little bit sweeter. If you do want to go with a general normal martini, then it is 2.5 ounces of gin or vodka. I personally like gin. Gives
Yeah.
it a little bit more
growing
flavor.
on me, yeah. The
And then
botanicals.
vermouth, and then if you want a dirty martini with like a little bit of savory to it,
Yeah.
1/2 ounce of olive brine.
Oh, perfect.
You know who loves a gin martini?
Who?
One Daniel Manarino.
Dan Manarino, you know what? He's going to be bringing up the
He's
rear
probably
in 2 seconds.
sniffing around the corner.
Besides the martini, what were some of the other cocktails?
So we have a lot of really awesome trends this year. So we've seen, my favorite is actually mini cocktails.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
You've seen this, you know, at the end of the night when you're ready to go home, but you're
Yes.
not ready to go home?
Yes.
And you don't want to commit to a full drink?
Right.
Right.
Well, you can get, there's a number of bars, Cafe Dante in the West Village also does mini drinks. it's just a really great
It's
option
just
to
your
get
regular
like
drink, but it's in a wee one.
Exactly.
You know, I feel like
Okay.
more people need to get on board with that.
There's
There's no need to be ordering a round of pickleback shots at 12 a.m.
I agree.
Just have a mini.
Not
I
that
agree.
you speak from
No,
experience.
no.
Okay.
And then that also actually goes into another trend that we've seen, which is amuse-bouche cocktails.
Oh,
And it's the
yes.
same thing.
The happy mouth, the amused
Yes.
mouth. Yes.
So it's your intro into the bar. So when you walk into the bar, they'll give you an intro drink, and it kind of gives you a taste of what to come.
Okay.
And just the characteristics and the quality of the drink you're going to get.
Cute.
My favorite is actually not in New York. It's in London. It's the Connaught Bar, which has been voted like best bar in the world for a
Okay,
couple
Sean
years.
Flynn, world traveler.
It's
I'm going to have to book a
The
flight.
third one, which I thought was interesting, which a lot of my friends were adopting, was
Yes.
the non-alcoholic.
Mocktails were
libation.
big this year, okay?
Yes. So actually, what we're talking about is that non-alcoholic has been kind of growing for a number of years. Now we're seeing low proof. So that's kind of like an in-between of non-alcoholic and a regular drink.
Okay.
So we've got
I
a
can
couple
get
right
behind that.
here of either spiritless or low proof spirits, which are really tasty. Some bars are doing a really great job with that.
Look, we have. Funny you should ask, Sean, because you brought.
We've
them.
got them right here for you.
We have them right here.
What is this? Oh, a
Is this
Paloma.
This is a low
A plant
proof.
magic mocktail.
That's a low proof, yes.
Oh, this has 10 milligrams of CBD and 0 milligrams of sugar.
And that'll give you a different kick.
Oh, this sounds like a
Save that
when
for
I have
later.
to
Sounds like
wake
a
up
good time.
at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the one I want to have the night before. Real quick, what
Yes.
kind of drink trends do you think that we're going to see in 2023?
So one thing that we see for 2023 is like really exaggerated garnishes. So we've seen, especially on
The
social
rhombus,
media,
but even bigger.
way bigger. So another one we've seen
What
is
shape?
like,
A ribeye steak on this. What are we
yeah, I
talking
wouldn't
about?
complain about it. If I'm, I get
That's a
hungry
drink
the
and a
night.
meal. That's a drink and a meal.
know, right?
Both the stomach.
Yeah, if we can get
Okay.
French fries in the mix, I'm great.
Oh, stop it right now.
Yeah.
French fries.
So elaborate garnishes.
Yeah, like sometimes you'll see like the whole half the glass is a salt rim or something.
yes.
That's really becoming a big kind of statement in
An
2023.
Instagrammable moment as well.
Exactly. It's all about the
It's all
Instagram.
about the gram.
Sean Flynn, you have been such a joy to work
Thank
with.
you.
Thank you so much. This has been
Yes,
so
cheers.
much fun. I hope you come back.
Anytime you wanna drink.
Because I want to see what those.
Then what are you doing on New Year's Eve?
I'm free. I'm free.
To see the full list of drink trends, you can visit foodandwine.com. And yes,
The holidays call for lots of drinks.
yes, filled
Okay.
with stress.